What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on the keys, and it's two Easter here today, and we got another episode of Love Thy Neighbor for this beautiful Sunday. Famous crimes. Without further ado, let's just get to it, man. I appreciate all the support on that Led Zeppelin video, so I'm definitely gonna have to be dropping some more classic rock reactions. So definitely, thank you. I appreciate all the support. But let's go.
Love thy neighbor, walk up and say how be ya. Gee, but I'm glad to see your pal house tricks. What's new? Love thy neighbor, and you will find your labor a great deal easier. Life will be breezier if you love thy neighbor.
Can I come in?
Oh, sure.
I just couldn't stand it anymore.
You already done came
What
in.
have you been up to now?
Oh, it's the smell.
Get him to have a bath.
No, Teddy. You're cooking. I could smell it next door.
Oh, I've decided to go out of my way and treat Bill to a typical West Indian Sunday dinner.
Oh, smells delicious. What do you call it?
Same thing you call it. Roast beef and Yorkshire pud.
Oh, very exotic. What's Bill done to deserve this magnificent feast?
Oh, he's been very nice to me lately.
Has he indeed? Lucky you.
What about your Eddie? Hasn't he been nice to you lately?
If I tell you that this Sunday's dinner is last Sunday's leftovers, does that answer your question?
Hi, Joan. Something smells good.
Bill, dinner isn't ready yet.
The nectar of the gods. Hey, Joan, this is a typical West Indian delicacy, you know. Let me see. Made from dawn harvested Trinidad tomatoes, pure Jamaican sugar, and spices and herbs from the enchanted island of Barbados. Have a taste, one. You know what we call that?
Let me guess. Tomato soup.
Right first time.
Bill, please, you're in my way.
All right, I'm going.
I better be going and all. I've got to unfreeze the master's fish fingers.
Oh, look, I got an idea. Why don't you come to dinner?
I couldn't. Yes, I could.
She's like,
But Eddie,
Bring him too.
you're joking, of course.
Don't you think he'll come?
Oh, we'll come all right. All we need is a couple of wild horses to drag him here.
You just leave that part of it to me.
And sugar, I'm taking a walk down to the club, eh? I want to sharpen my appetite for that delicious meal.
Oh, that's okay, darling. And while you're at the club, would you do something for me?
For you, anything?
When you get there, invite Eddie to dinner.
I think I've just lost something. My appetite.
Don't worry, you'll get it back at the club. And remember, if you don't bring Eddie back, you won't get any dinner.
I won't need any. I'll spend the rest of the day eating my words.
Best of luck.
What do you mean the best of luck?
You've got as much chance of getting Eddie Booth here to dinner as getting him to vote Conservative or to support Manchester City, both on the same day.
Ah, dear. Now then, who's responsible for culture in this country? I will tell you. The British working class, that's who.
You're right. You're dead right. Now, mate, what about that beer ordered 10 years ago?
Hold on. What's the rush? You've got all morning.
No, I haven't. I promised the wife I'll do the gardening. And if there's anything I hate, it's gardening.
Oh, I say. Marvellous. What a record. And room for more? Now then, tell me, music. Who are the most famous musicians in the world today? I will tell you. 4 ordinary working class lads. The Beatles.
Yeah, Beatles, slugs, bloody caterpillars.
And the Stones.
Yeah, the stones and the dirt and the weeds and the grass and the I hate gardening.
Arthur.
What?
What are you talking about, son?
Talking about my lawn. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about British culture, rock and roll.
Oh, that's another point. How can I roll the glass with all them rocks on it?
I'm talking about music. The Beatles, the Stones, the Who.
Who?
Yes, the Who.
Go on, I'll buy it, you.
What I'm trying to say is that rock and roll was invented by 4 ordinary working class lads from Liverpool.
Cobblers.
Invented by Chuck Berry. Like, come on, dog.
For your information, Mr. Know-It-All, rock and roll was invented in Africa. Then the black slaves took it with them to New Orleans. And that is when you honkies stole it from them.
Knickers.
Haven't you ever heard of the blues?
What's Chelsea Football Club got to do with music?
You can buy the old tea for a song.
The blues is music, man, and we invented it.
Oh, rubbish. You knickknacks never invented nothing.
And how come there's so many famous black musicians here?
And what does that prove? The next thing is you'll be telling me that you blackies invented buses.
No. They might not have invented the buses, but they tell us whiteys where to get off.
Isn't it marvellous? I come in here for a bit of intelligent conversation, and all I get is lawnmowers and bus conductors. Enough what a man off his Sunday dinner.
Oh. That reminds me. I promised Barbie I'd invite you over to Sunday dinner at our place.
Oh, I say, Abby. Sunday dinner at your place? Oh, that's nice. What's on the menu? Barbecued missionary?
I thought I'd get some stupid answer like that. Well, I kept my promise. I asked her. Oh, I could do with a drink. Not be a pint, please.
He coming at the right time.
For Jacko, eh?
What are you sitting over there for?
Because Eddie wants to be near his mirror.
Oh. Hey, where have you been?
There he goes every Sunday morning. Down the street market, indulging in his stupid hobby.
My hobby's not stupid.
Well, what is it?
Crime.
But you mean you go around the market stealing?
No. He collects items to do with famous crimes. Now then, what treasure have you acquired this time?
Oh, I've got some beauties this morning.
Oh.
Hey, you remember the Battersea axe murderer, don't you?
What, the geezer that chopped his wife up on the table?
Yeah, that's the one. I've got one of the legs.
One of his legs?
The table legs.
It's only cost me £1.50.
£1.50 for a table leg. Now that's what I call a real bargain, Jack.
Yeah, well, that's because I've got this dealer, you see. He keeps an eye out for me.
You mean he sees you coming?
No, he's an expert on crime.
He certainly is.
You've heard the famous Brides of the Bath murder, haven't you?
Yeah, what about it?
The actual plug from the actual bath.
Oh my God.
£2. I don't know how he does it at the price.
No, look here.
Yeah, a pair of handcuffs.
Yeah, but they're not an ordinary pair of handcuffs. These were specially made by Scotland Yard to apprehend none other than the famous Dr. Crippen.
Don't talk a lot of rubbish. They're just ordinary Metropolitan Police handcuffs.
Yeah.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because when I got nicked up... Never mind about it.
Well, you're wrong, see? Look, if you look at these carefully, you'll see one handcuff is slightly bigger than the other one.
Oh,
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? The big one's for the famous Dr. Crippen, and the small one's for his girlfriend, the beautiful Ethel the Neb.
Oh, God.
What a load of old rubbish.
I'll prove it to you. Who's got a big fat wrist? Hey, come on, Bill. You can be Dr. Crippen.
How can he be Dr. Crippen? He's the wrong colour.
Maybe so, but I'm the one most likely to commit a murder, though.
Who's going to be the beautiful Ethel the Neb?
Don't look at me.
It's you then, Eddie. You've got a nice thin wrist there.
Yeah, it goes with his big fat head.
Well, look,
And then Jack are gonna forget he's gonna magically forget the key, and they're gonna be chained. They're gonna be handcuffed together. I just have a feeling.
there's your proof. Look, it's a perfect fit.
A perfect twit, if you ask me. All right, you've proved your point. Now take these things off. They make me nervous. Me too.
You what?
Let's have the key and get them off.
What key?
What key? The key to the handcuffs, dopey.
I didn't buy a key, just the handcuffs.
Oh God.
Hang on, son. Let me get this right. Now, you try to tell me that You've no way of unlocking these things.
None that I know of, no.
And you intend that I should stay handcuffed to Sambo here?
Hard luck, Ethel. It looks like you and me are hitched together for life, eh?
I now pronounce you man and beast.
You'll soon see about that, Nobby.
What do you want?
Have you got hacksaw?
I have.
Let's have it, son. Hitched together for life, are we?
What are you going to do?
We're going to get divorced, that's what.
You're not going to saw through my handcuffs.
I bloody am.
You are not. Those belong to my collection. They're part of my black museum. Oh, no offence meant, Bill.
All right, all right. Let it not be said that Eddie Booth is an unfair man. I'll buy them for you. 50p.
They cost me £2.
2 quid? You ought to put that deer in the Black Museum. It's a bigger crook than Crippen. All right, 2 quid it is.
And then there's my profit. I'll take a tenner.
A tenner?
Take it or leave it.
At least Dick Turpin wore a mask. All right, a tenner it is. Come on, you, let's get on. Come in. Give us the hacksaw, son.
Here you are.
Where's the cut? Where's the
Nobby, there's no blade to this hacksaw.
That's how you brought it back. The last time you borrowed it.
It looks as though you've had it, Eddie.
Well, there must be something we can do.
Hey, wait a minute, now there's my mate, Fingers Ferguson. He's very good at locks.
Ah, Fingers Ferguson. Will he be coming in?
Certainly, when he's finished what he's doing.
What is he doing?
18 months.
Oh my god. That was stupid, man.
I can't hang around here all day.
Oh, come here. We've got to sort it out.
Look, I'm going to be late for my dinner.
Stuff your dinner.
That's exactly what I have in mind.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Now, this reminds me of a certain picture about 2 convicts. There was Tony Curtis and this black geezer. What's his name?
I was talking about films. I think I'm going potty.
That's him! Sidney Potty.
Sidney Poitier.
Poitier, Sidney Poitier.
I don't know who's the pottier, you or Sambo.
Look, you watch it, Honky. I still have 1 good fist left, you know.
That's all right.
Come on, lads. Let's have your glasses, please. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to scrabble because you're going to kill me if I don't do this garden with all the weeds and cattle. I'll see you later, right?
Well, mastermind.
Well, what?
Well, what? Come here. Wouldn't it be a good idea if you nipped down to that market and got a key to unlock these handcuffs?
I've got a better idea. I'll nip down to the market and see if I can get a key for them handcuffs.
Why didn't I think of that? Brilliant, brilliant.
Hey, Eddie, if I get a key, where will I find you?
I shall be here, Jacko.
Right. Oh, Bill, where will you be?
Just look for Eddie and you're sure to find me, Jacko.
Right, oh.
There he goes, the brain of Britain.
Hey, look, Eddie. If you think I'm going to hang around here all day until Jacko comes back with the key, you're mistaken, you
But you've
know.
no choice, son, because I'm not going until he does.
Oh, yes, you are up, pal. I'm closing shop. I've got my license to think about.
Yeah, and I have my dinner to think about.
Humiliating? Me, Eddie Booth, handcuffed to a nicknod like a common criminal.
Take it easy now, man. Eddie, relax. I'll tell you what, just think of yourself as Tony Curtis. It turned out beautiful in the movie.
Oh, what happened?
You see these 2 convicts, the black one and the white one, they grew very fond of each other. As a matter of fact, they became just like 2 brothers.
Get away. What happened in the end?
The end, well, that was the best part of the film. The white man saved the black man's life and sacrifices his own life in the process.
Come on!
Barbie!
Oh, hi, Joan.
I see you've laid for 4.
Of course. Look, I've put you there, Bill at the far end, I'm sitting here, and Eddie's here.
You still think Eddie's going to come, don't you?
Well, if that's the only way Bill will get his Sunday dinner, he'll bring him.
That's what I like about you, Barbie. You're always the optimist. If you're the last person left on Earth, you'd start knitting baby clothes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To absent friends.
And missing husbands.
Relax, Joan. Take my word for it. Any minute now they'll come walking down the street together.
Such touching faith.
What's all this secrecy about, eh?
What's it all about? What will the neighbours think if they see me walking down the street with you like this?
They'll think that you've suddenly turned into a normal human being.
Hang on, Fred. What's your drink? What's your Eddie? What's your bill?
What's your plan?
What do you do that for?
Do what?
You broke my wrist, that's what.
Oh, sorry. Listen, I have a good idea. Why don't you black up, eh?
Black up.
Then the neighbors will think that we are a pair of friendly black brothers going out to the Caribbean club for a drink.
Very funny.
Yeah, they're hiding like they getting caught from the police and all that.
I don't believe it.
Whatever's the matter with you?
Bill Reynolds and Eddie Booth walking down the street together.
Well, what are they doing?
Would you believe holding hands?
Hang on. What do you think you're doing?
I'm going in for my dinner.
Yes, and I'm going in for mine.
I said I was going in for my dinner.
And apparently you didn't hear me. I said I was going in for my dinner.
Right.
Right.
I see. So what do we do now then?
Nothing. This is what they call a Mexican standoff, eh?
How did the bloody Mexicans get into this?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh my God!
Oh, it is indeed a lovely day, Mr. Booth. When I see that at long last you have found it in your heart to make friends with your good neighbour, Mr. Reynolds.
Oh, yeah. Good friends, Vicar.
Well done, Mr. Booth. Oh, allow me to shake your hand.
I won't shake hands with you. See, I sprained my ankle. And my elbow.
He sprained my ankle.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
Your dear lady wife is calling us in for lunch. If you'd excuse us, Vicar. Say one for me.
Well, I've heard of bringing someone home to lunch, but that's ridiculous.
If you hadn't been with the vicar, I wouldn't be here at all.
Oh, never mind. Let's eat. I'm hungry, you know.
Bill, haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Hang on. Where are you going?
I'm going to wash my hands.
Yeah. Just a minute. When you say you're going to wash your hands, do you mean you're going to wash your hands? Or do you mean you're going to wash your hands?
Why don't you come with me and find out?
Never mind that. Let's eat. I'm starving.
Eddie, you sit here. Bill, sit at the far end.
I don't think that's going to work, Barbie.
Eddie, you better sit here. Bill, bring your chair round.
Oh, dear me. You're a bit disgusting again.
Oh, relax, Eddie. It's not the end of the world.
Of course it's not. Think of all the things you and Bill can do together.
Yeah. Tell you what. We can watch the big match on TV.
Who is it?
Oh, it's a friendly. Manchester United and West Ham.
Huh? I can see the headlines now. Soccer violence erupts in Maple Terrace.
Well, how is it?
I'll tell you when I taste it, Barbie. Oh, very nice, dear. Very nice indeed.
It's a very special West Indian delicacy, isn't it, Barbie?
Oh, yes, very special.
What's so special about it? It's tomato soup.
Are you sure?
Well, it's red and it's soup, so it must be tomato soup.
You remember that barbecued missionary you say we are so fond of? Well, it says in the West Indian cookery book, first catch a missionary, then get a sharp knife and... Hey, we blacks, we just don't let nothing go to waste, man, and I mean nothing.
Talk about Sunday, bloody Sunday. It'll be Monday, bloody Monday before I get these things off.
Oh, don't worry, Eddie. If they aren't off by tonight, Joan can sleep here with me.
And what about me? Who am I going to sleep with?
I'll give you 3 guesses, cheeky.
Okay, they gonna try to get a saw or something?
Quiet now. Shh, Billy. Right. Shh, it's Billy. Right. Billy, when I say go, together.
Right, I am being quiet. You're the one making all the noise.
Let's find the light switch. Say so.
Hey, we could land in jail for this, you know. Breaking into the factory on a Sunday.
Well, you'll be all right. They won't be able to see you in the dark. Shh, come on. Got it. Now then, what we want is something sharp to cut these handcuffs. Now look around. Look around. Come on. Let's go on. The very thing. You see, we can direct the rays of the sun onto the middle of the handcuffs.
Bro.
The rays of the sun will melt the metal.
10 o'clock at night?
You've got a point there, yeah?
Yeah.
And so have you on top of your head.
Shut up. Right, come on, look around. Ah! The very thing. Right. Put your hand flat on the table. You take the spike, and I will hit it with a hammer.
Hang on. You take the spike and I'll hit it with the hammer.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Of course I trust you. But if you do that as well as you play darts, we'll be here all night scraping our fingers from off the table.
Go. Ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3. So there you are! What's the matter with him?
I dropped the hammer on his foot.
I thought you were teaching him the war dance. What the hell you want? I've been looking all over the place for you. Your Joe said you were going to break into an hardware store. How did you get in here? Through the front door. I've got the keys. I open up in the morning. Why didn't you think of that?
No need to whisper now.
What are you whispering for? Look, I'll tell you. Jacko's got the key for those handcuffs, and he's waiting for you in the club.
Not about time to.
Oh, come on. Talk about me and my shadows. Come on. Here.
There they are, Jacko.
And hurry up, I'm locking up.
Oh, sure.
I've got the key. I'm sorry to get you into all this trouble, Bill.
Never mind about him. I'm the one who suffered most.
And how do you make that out?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I was handcuffed to you. You, on the other hand, were only handcuffed to me.
All the cheek.
There you are, Bill. I've set you free.
Thank you, Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
Yeah.
My way, they're about slavery after...
Thank you, Abraham Lincoln.
Yo.
If it about my way, they're about slavery for another 100 years.
Joe, what are you doing?
hey, what are you doing?
I'm going down to the pub for a drink. And anytime you feel like apologizing for that last crack, you know where to find me.
No, Dorman, give us that key. Dorman.
Hey, don't forget, this club is haunted, eh?
Go, Jacko. Hey, now, don't worry. I'll tell John where you are. I'll see you later.
Nobby, what about you?
Don't ask me, old love. I'm going to watch Midnight Movie.
No, fool.
This is what you get.
No, I can't stay here, we all. Please.
That's what you get. Right. He was like, you know what? You're staying. I really appreciate y'all for watching this with me. I'm out. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace.